it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Memorial Day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We're gonna do a video that's like super happy for a minute because you guys, we need to talk about how far Dillard has come. Yesterday, Jill shared this photo which said, "I am no longer a slave to fear." It's a popular Christian song, I know, but the statement in and of itself is incredibly telling given everything that we know that Jill and Derek are going through right now. So, Jill and Derek have been, well, Derek Dillard, her husband, has been speaking out about his and Jill's feelings about their time on Counting On and revealing details about their ongoing issues with Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. In an interview with me, Derek was clear and stated that they are not involved with the IBLP and have since no ties to this organization and do not share the beliefs in which Jim Bob and Michelle ascribe to in regards to modesty, in regards to women working, in regards to the women's role in the home. In fact, Derek has said repeatedly that if Jill wants to work, he would be fine with it because his mother worked, his mother wore pants, his mother wore suits, his mother did everything and more, and that is his model of what a mother and wife should be. Jill, for her part, seems to be coming into her own. She recently did an unboxing on Instagram and shared a whole lot of products that she got from Natural Life, seems to be sort of a hippie organic company that makes cute, flowy tops, rompers, blankets, anything for those of you that are into the boho chic and hippie world, which Jill refers to herself as the hippie chick. This would have been a style she would not have been able to get into if she would have been still living under her parents. Jill wears pants, she wears shorts, Jill wears tank tops. Jill is her person. And in this specific, she wrote, "I am no longer a slave to fear." Now, I shared this on my Instagram and I saw people cheering her on, but most importantly, I saw this, which was from Amy, which said, "I love you. I'm so proud of you." Amy Duggar King, proud of her cousin and giving her a hands to the sky. You guys, this is awesome. I spoke to Amy very briefly and she did say that she's incredibly happy. And there you go. Proud of Jill. But you guys aren't the only ones that are, she's not the only one that's proud of Jill. So I was looking through her Instagram and she shared off some cute clothes that she got from Natural Life and the cute headbands that she's been rocking. This romper, which I showed you last night in a video, which has her straps, which has her shoulders showing. It's actually super low cut. If you look at this compared to what her mother would approve of, this would never fly. But Jill doesn't seem to care, and there is light in her eyes. The biggest thing that I think that you guys comment about is that women in this world seem to have this deadness in their eyes. Now, this is your impression, and it's an impression of what I think a lot of people see when they see a woman that's being repressed and held back by very patriarchal rules that are keeping women submissive to men and making women in an inferior role and in a subservient role to being the mother, the wife, and in the home, making as many kids as possible. Jill is 29 years old. She has 2 children. They have not, they have not ruled out a 3rd child, but it's clear that this family is not going to participate in having dozens and dozens of children. Derek, for his part, has 1 sibling. Now, Jill has also been sharing a lot of really cute images with her kids, and again, looking so happy. Again, a tank top. Cute, right? Eating Twizzlers, and people are noticing just how incredibly happy she is. People asking where they can get her headbands, telling her how cute she looks, telling her like, "So proud of you for finding yourself, always rooting for you." He looks just like Derek. He's so grown up. So she has been having so much support, and she has been going, sharing all of these photos. There's been so much in here that we've witnessed in this growth for Jill. It's not easy for anyone to leave this kind of world. It's not easy. And let's just say she hasn't completely left the world. Derek and her are still conservative Christians. There are definitely things that they believe that a lot of you might not agree with, and that's fine. It takes a long time for anyone to come to a place where they get through and understand everything. But the thing that I love about Jill right now is she's like, natural life is a relatively progressive and mostly liberal company. And so, it's interesting. And then she's favoring this hippie life, which is, again, if you think of the hippie movement from the 1960s and 70s, this was about free love, free identity, loving yourself, loving others, being loving to everyone, accepting of everyone. I have a feeling that with that, that hippie chick of her is about freedom. It's about being able to be herself, being free in who she is. And I would guess is that as she's moving forward and moving into her life further, maybe she'll start surrounding herself with other kinds of people, with different ways of life, with different people that feel differently about politics, about faith, about, sexuality. Derek, for his part, did say in an interview with me that they are not anti-LGBTQ+, he says. So he says that he and Jill accept everyone. Now, some of you in the comments were like, I would bet Jill will eventually vote blue sometime. I don't know about that. Derek is still a conservative. Derek is still very conservative. They still hold very conservative beliefs. But as Jill grows and develops, it's really refreshing to see someone become who they are and not what they were taught to be. She's really the first of all of the girls to not be bending to what it is that her husband wants. If you think of Ginger, everyone's like, oh, Ginger's liberated. No, she's not. She's just got Jeremy now dictating what she does and what she says. And Jeremy is one of those people that's a reformist and believes the literal word of the Lord and the Bible. And Jeremy very much believes that women should be at home with their kids. And he does believe in biblical marriage and biblical gender roles and all of that. So Jeremy's a lot more conservative in that respect than Derek. Derek and Jill have been kind of chilling out on their political and their spiritual talk. She's been very open with people, free. I'm loving it. It's great. And the best part of it is to see the support that she's getting. It's good to see that even if people know that she comes from a background that may have beliefs that don't align with ours, or she might have feelings about things that we don't necessarily agree with, we know that there's growth, and with growth comes opportunity, and with growth comes change. And it's good to see people rallying around her and showing her that what she once thought was scary in this world is not scary, that people out here do love, because in her world that she grew up in, everyone else was wicked. Anyone that didn't believe what Jim Bob and Michelle and anybody from the IBLP, if you did not ascribe to their beliefs, they were wicked. They were not allowed to, be on social media. They were not allowed to watch TV. They were not allowed to listen to secular music. They were not allowed to wear pants. They were not allowed to date. They were not allowed to really do much of anything. And she effectively married Derek and then became an adult. She went from her dad to her husband. Thankfully, she ended up marrying a man who is okay with her being who she wants to be. And the funny part is that Jim Bob picked Derek for Jill. So in a way, all of this is coming back to bite Jim in the butt. But I feel like every single day we're seeing more and more indications that Jill is not going to be that Duggar girl anymore. She's not going to be submissive. She's not going to be subservient. She is going to be who she is. She's going to use her influence to be positive. She consistently posts very positive and uplifting posts to people. And she doesn't push harmful ideology onto others. So I don't know how you feel, but I'm so glad to see you guys all supporting her. And I want to know what your thoughts are. Is it her making that statement, I am no longer a slave to fear, which, yes, we know is a Christian song. But I feel like that statement was so subtle and absolutely telling that Jill is not going to be afraid anymore. She's not going to be afraid of this world. She's going to move forward, and she's not going to be defined by her past. All right, you guys, tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye.